Attitude and identity are closely connected and work together to shape your external reality. They reinforce each other in a feedback loop that is visible in your external world. Your attitude is like a lens that shapes how you see your life. It is the sum of your thoughts, your feelings, your words and actions, and it radiates as a frequency from your body. Your thoughts, emotions, language, self-talk, and behavior all carry a vibrational signature. So the frequency of what you think, feel, and talk about all day long creates your baseline frequency, which interacts with the law of attraction, drawing experiences from the quantum field that match your vibrational state. Think of your attitude as a point on a continuum between victim and victor, pessimist and optimist, surviving and thriving, lack and abundance, sickness and well-being. So what is the lens and reality of your attitude? The meanings you hold about yourself, your life, people, money, health, and everything else shape your attitude and define your identity. And one wonders what comes first, attitude or identity? Like the classic chicken and egg dilemma. By looking at these meanings, you will realize how your attitude and identity are created. What do you believe about yourself? What do the different people in your life mean to you? What do you believe about your health? What meanings do you have about your business? What does prosperity mean to you? Your attitude about yourself creates your identity. How you view yourself influences how you treat yourself and how others treat you. What are your meanings of self-love, self-worth, self-respect, and self-integrity? Your beliefs drive your choices, your actions, and results in every area of your life. So when you have a sense of self, your identity, and say that is healthy, then you see yourself as worthy. You reach higher with faith and trust. You love yourself. You see yourself as lovable. You accept yourself and your life fully. You have self-respect. Your self-talk is encouraging. You acknowledge yourself and you show compassion for your human self. You have self-integrity. You follow through and keep your promises to yourself. And here's what the opposite looks like. When you see yourself as unworthy, you see yourself as a victim. And no matter how hard you try, you don't get ahead. When you don't love yourself, you see yourself as unlovable, as a victim. You feel resentment towards life, and you complain and blame. When you don't have self-respect, you talk down to yourself, you criticize yourself, and you focus on what is not working. And when you don't have self-integrity, you don't keep promises to yourself, saying to yourself that you are not important enough. So be aware of the conditions you have surrounding these concepts. For example, I'll be happy when I achieve, I'll love myself more. Conditions continuously move the goalposts, and you forever feel stuck in a loop, developing resentment towards yourself, lowering your vibration and your results accordingly. So what we have been exploring is how you create your external reality that matches the frequency of your attitude and your identity, that of surviving versus thriving. Sit in stillness and contemplate. Journal about this. How do I see myself? How do I treat myself? How does the way I see myself relate to how my business prospers? Changing your attitude and identity to create a reality is a practice of embodying the meanings, the beliefs, the emotions, the language and self-talk and actions of the frequency of thriving. The universal law of creation says that you can have anything you want. And to do that, you first have to become who you will be when you have it. This means you have to be a vibrational match for your vision. Upgrading and embodying your identity and your attitude to manifest your vision. As entrepreneurs, we naturally want to create more prosperity in our business. And yet, oftentimes, we don't succeed, even though we work harder. What if creating more prosperity is not about working harder, but about your identity and attitude? And when you do the prosperity identity audit, you will discover your prosperity identity archetype.